make sure that the truth is out there, that they understand any question they have, any doubt they have, that we do our best to answer it. This is the way Imam Mahdi will work as well, inshallah. Like he's not going to just reappear and raise the sword and kill everyone who's not a Muslim or not a Shia. None of his forefathers did that. He's not going to do that. His goal is to guide everyone. So the first thing he's going to do is to invite everyone, teach everyone, like have discussions, like entertain every doubt and question anyone has. And to that point, once every doubt is clear from people's minds and they have the knowledge, at that point it's their job to either believe in that or reject it, despite the fact that they don't. Right? Knowledge and belief don't go hand in hand always. You can know something and still refuse to believe it because of other ulterior motives or desires and stuff like that. Okay? So there's no contradiction. Before these people seal their hearts, the Imam would love to guide them. He tries his hardest to guide them because they're human beings, they have the potential to receive guidance. Once they seal their hearts and they no longer have that, they basically bring their potential to zero, right? At that point, the curses start, the warfare would start, and these people are no longer kind of part of the mercy of Allah, or included in the mercy of Allah. What's the second question?
Yeah, if you don't mind, I'd like you to remind me comment on what you just said. It's shown that Imam Hussein cried because these people are going to hell. He said he hates condemned to go to hell. So it's still the question is open. And then
I don't remember a phrase like that, but
when I was saying to Zainab saw him crying, and she said, Imam Hussein, are you afraid of death? He goes, no, I'm crying because these people are going to hell because of me. That's a known story.
Yeah, I don't remember that.
Okay.
I'm saying that phrase.
And this, when in Ashura we curse all of Bani Umayyah, even though it's a known fact that some of Bani Umayyah were good people.
Right. Yeah, good question. Another sister also asked that question. So why in Ziyad Ashura in some phrases we say La'an Allahu Bani Umayyah Qatiba. May Allah curse all of the Umayyads. Qatiba is an emphasis for every last one of them. Right, or Alu Ziyad and Alu Marwan ila Yawm al-Qiyamah. We kind of send a curse on the entire family, when who knows, like, especially in the Umayyad family, we do have good Umayyads as well. At least people who aren't as evil, and there might have been some good people as well. It's similar to what the Quran does. The Quran sends. I don't have a mushaf here, but the Quran says that the Alu Fir'aun are hellbound. وَيَوْمَ الْقِيَامَةِ أَدْخِلُوا آلَ فِرْعَوْنَ أَشَدَّ الْعَذَابِ. Right? So Alu Fir'aun includes Mu'min Alu Fir'aun. There was one believer from the family of Pharaoh who in Surah Ghafir is kind of from behind the scenes in a very kind of disinterested way tries to help Moses. He's part of the court of Pharaoh, part of the family of Pharaoh, and he speaks up and says, what's so bad about this guy? He's making a claim. If he's truthful, so be it. That's great. If he's lying, then he lies to his own detriment, right? But he's made a claim, and now he's brought proof, like as in miracles, to prove it. So why should we kill him? And in a very disinterested, logical way, he presents this. He saves Moses' life, right? Because Pharaoh, before Mu'min Ali Fir'aun spoke up, Pharaoh was intent on killing him. He was trying to rally support amongst his people, his court, to go and execute Moses. So by doing this, he casts a doubt in people's minds, in the evil people's minds, and he saves Moses' life. Right? So he's part of Ali Fir'aun, whereas the Quran is saying, أَدْخِلُوا آلَ فِرْعَوْنَ أَشَدَّ الْعَذَابِ.
It doesn't say all Ali Fir'aun.
Yeah.
It doesn't say Ali Fir'aun, but.
Well, okay, so two things. One is that a general curse like that can have exceptions, just like the general statement in the Quran where all of the Ali Fir'aun are going to hellfire can have an exception of Mu'min Ali Fir'aun. The second thing, I don't know any examples of people from the Umayyads who are actually Shia, like proper believing Shia. We have people who are less bad. Like if I'm not mistaken, it's Muawiyah ibn Yazid. And Muawiyah, the son of Yazid, not Muawiyah the father of Yazid. Muawiyah, the son of Yazid, he was next in line for the Khilafah, but he refuses. He doesn't like what his father did, and he ends up running away. I don't know the end of his story, but he doesn't take the Khilafah because he doesn't want to continue the injustice of his father.
With all due respect, can we have the questions to the end? We have a session for questions after you finish the khutbah.
No, I wanted to do it right now.
Okay.
Before, yeah. Because we're going to get into the narration of the story, and there won't be any questions after that.
Okay.
So let's just take care of these and then.
All right.
Yes,
Can you give a historical background on who recited the first Ziyarah al-Ashura? Has it been modified throughout the years?
Yeah. Actually, I'm sorry, I don't know the history of it. Yeah. We have books and commentaries on it, but unfortunately, I haven't looked at that. You know it's from Imam Sadiq alayhi salam? Alright, so Brother Bakr says it's from Imam Sadiq alayhi salam. I don't know the origin. Question, the sisters?
Sunnis, they fast tomorrow, then have Ashura. Want to see the reason for it?
The reason why they fast? Yeah, I mentioned a little bit yesterday that even in Ziyad Ashura it says that Yawm Ashura Yawmun Tabarrakat fihi Banu Umayyah wa Ibn Akilat al-Akbar. This is the day that when Banu Umayyah they celebrated, they made it into an Eid. Even as it goes on to say, Abu Ziyad also did the same thing. So this is a propaganda technique that they had to cover up what they did at Karbala. And so they actually made up a hadith. Abbas Qumi also talks about Shaykh Abbas Qumi in Mafatih al-Jinan, right? In the A'mal for Ashura, he mentions it there. So those of you who know Farsi and Arabic, you can access that. He has a 2 or 3 page kind of discussion about what happened and why, how it came that they made a celebration out of it and why Sunnis fast today. He even has the actual dua or the actual hadith that they made up. Maybe I'll find it and read it to you. But in any case, so they did this to kind of cover up their action. They made up a hadith trying to attribute all of the a lot of miraculous acts of the prophets to this day, saying that the day that Moses people got through the Red Sea was on Ashura. The day Noah's ark came down on Mount Judy was on the day of Ashura, and so forth. So for all the prophets, they came up with something, and our imams have responded to the hadith and said it's a lie, that all these things happen on different days and it has nothing to do with Ashura. And there was simply a way to cover up what they did and try to make it into a festive occasion. They even went back to made it up that the Prophet used to fast during this day. So yeah, we have that. Because of that, that's why we want to do the exact opposite of these people and make sure that we don't celebrate in any way. So we don't fast. And fasting is one of the ways of celebration. On happy days, on prosperous days, we fast. So on this day, on tomorrow, we actually don't fast. We are encouraged to do imsak, just simply not to eat and drink all day until afternoon, until Asr time. But not with a suhoor necessarily, not with the intention of fasting. Simply commiseration, doing the same thing as the people at Ashura at Karbala were doing. So we kind of feel their pain. This is one of the du'as that they made up. So this is a made up du'a. It's quoted in Mafatih al-Jinan, but he quotes it to show what they made up. So this is wrong. Don't think this is right. Ya qabila tawbati Ya qabila should be tawbati Adam yawm Ashura. Oh Allah, who accepted the tawbah of Adam, the repentance of Adam on the day of Ashura. Ya rafi' Idris ila sama' yawm Ashura. Oh you who raised Idris up to the sky on the day of Ashura. Oh you who made the ark of Noah rest on Judy on the day of Ashura. You who saved Ibrahim from the fire on the day of Ashura, and so forth. Like for every prophet, they came up with something that this was a day of celebration for that prophet. Okay? So that's a total lie, and we don't accept it. We know kind of who all made it up. And so this is a day of sadness. So we're encouraged to do the imsak, to stay away from food and drink. It's good to wear black as a sign of mourning, to kind of remind you. If you wear black, like one of the benefits is that every time you see the black, it'll stop you from making that joke or stop you from making that comment that you would have otherwise made. We're kind of used to being very lighthearted, unfortunately. So kind of reels ourselves in so we can control our emotions a little bit more. And then we have the a'mal, of course. I was trying to think if there are any other mustahabbat that I can think of. If they come to me, I'll mention them. Any other questions? Sister Simon? When they congratulate us on Ashura, what do we say? I don't know. Use it as I guess you could judge the person. If the person's saying it, they know you're Shia and they're saying it to taunt you and to make you feel bad, then I wouldn't probably respond to them in a civil way. But if it's out of ignorance and they don't know what you are and they think it's they don't know you're a Shia, then maybe use it as an example, as an occasion to try to educate them. If you have the knowledge, you can let them know that this actually is a day